Quest Foundation presents Ma Swamini Prerna. The theme of the magazine is Jivanni Sarthakta.
Context Makes All the Difference by Greenberg. Nothing exists in isolation, say psychologists, quantum physicists, and Mahayana Buddhists. Things are interconnected, they inter-are, and they interact. Interactions have impacts, sometimes great, sometimes small. Impacts change things, and those changes can matter. A thing in isolation does not affect anything. It is meaningless. Context gives meaning to things. Applying this to life, the context in which we place ourselves determines how meaning arises for us. If we come from a sports-oriented family, the level of proficiency we develop in a sport may be how we judge ourselves as a success or failure. If we come from an academically oriented family, the degrees, publications, and public recognition of our expertise may be the criteria we choose to evaluate our life's meaning. We place ourselves in a particular context, which often contains assumptions about the opportunities the world offers, how to get what we want, and fairness. The scion of a wealthy entrepreneur will likely have inherited an expansive view of the world and its opportunities, and see their rich choice of careers and lifestyles as eminently fair. The child of a peasant farmer may inherit a narrower sense of the set of opportunities on offer, and see the odds as stacked against them. For them, like for my own grandparents, the ability to raise a family and educate their children may be as much as they can hope for. But this still constitutes a deep, fulfilling purpose in life. Meaning in life depends on context. But context is a malleable thing. Our view of the world and our place in it is often inherited, subconscious, and limiting. However, when we encounter a catalyst, a magical partner, a transformative teacher or therapist, or a messenger of the divine, alchemy begins to take place in our souls. The calcified view we carry of what we are and our place in the world begins to soften and melt. Our vision expands. We begin to sense a greater strength within. The boundaries we imagined between ourselves and others start to fade away. With the power to tame our minds, we begin to discover the way to live a purposeful life. We recognize we have the power to affect others positively, and the world itself becomes more friendly and beautiful. This doesn't necessarily mean we embark on a spiritual path. A Buddhist prayer begins, "The freedom and favorable conditions of this human birth are extremely difficult to attain." If our situation doesn't allow time for meditation, we shouldn't judge ourselves too harshly. Generosity and kindness may be all we can provide others given our life conditions, but that alone can give our lives deep meaning. My grandparents worked themselves to the bone from age 13 until they were unable to work at all. They never had time to meditate. They sacrificed for their children, giving them the stability and support they needed to move to the middle class. Though even my parents didn't have the leisure or the desire until late in life to transcend their habitual patterns, because of their sacrifice, my siblings and I enjoyed the leisure to discover what mattered in life to us. Thus, I have enjoyed the favorable conditions to choose a context. I have chosen the ultimate one, that of the family of all sentient beings. For their sake, I endeavor to wake up to my true, infinite nature. For this, I owe a debt of gratitude to my forebears, whose dedication to making their children's lives better has given me a chance to walk the path to real happiness and peace. I also owe a debt to my teacher, who has gently and patiently guided me to a life where miracles happen every day, a debt I can never repay.